Hello YouTube, it's RJ the West here, and my friend Last Night BUC. Welcome back to another live stream for GTA Online. We are on episode 89. Ooh, a good song is being played. You gotta love 80s synthwave. Alright, lower my chair. Later. I was just checking out, like working on one of my outfits today, updating one of my older outfits. I have pretty much like everything set in stone except for the some of my outfits. And all right, anyways, we are getting ready to do the mission I was working on earlier this afternoon. The oh, I gotta turn my chair, not my chair, the light on. There we go. Invite my friend. Well, that's not a bad looking outfit that I came up with. It looks boxy though, but I don't care. That's something I would not wear that kind of shirt in real life. I mean, the undershirt, yes, but not that kind of shirt. It's just ugly. They don't really have a lot of options for over undershirts.
You could wear that with overalls.
No. Alright, good luck. Ugh. No chase units. We are literally fighting the enemy as is, guys. Wow! We're up against tanks. I did remember, please tell me the vehicles respawn. Excellent! They do. Ironically enough, chase units are actually what is partially responsible for giving us a lot of kills. Ah! You bitch! Ah! I got pooped out. I did not last that long. Oh. My car must have exploded after I died.
I want to see. You only have one tank, right?
I have 4 tanks for enemies. Why?
I want to see one spawn.
Oh, there's a few of them out there.
Yeah, at first. But I'm going to see one.
Yay, I got one! Oh! Oh! Come on, come on. There's 3 of them! Ah! That's the only one that you're going to see. The one with the skull nuts, the boss tank. The other 3 are just regular enemies. When you get close enough, you'll see them on radar. Ah! Ah! Why? Ah, I hate being seesawed. Oh. Oh. you kidding me?
What?
The helicopters are way the hell over there for some unknown reason. I'm gonna go after them. Ah! 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 It is not easy going toe to toe with a tank. As soon as you get hit by it, you might as well just put down your controller. That's actually kind of fun. Hey, there's an unoccupied helicopter I'm just now seeing. Ah, trees! Oh my god, no! Fuck, no. Fire! Ow! Ah! Oh! Man, it takes... You are so vulnerable when you get knocked around like that. Like I said, you're up against tanks. They are so much more resistant due to their sheer weight and tonnage. Alright, let's see, two unoccupied... Oh, okay, first... Ah! Alright, I see two empty helicopters. I'm hoping that's temporary. I am seeing... Okay, I was worried there for a second. Oh! Boss tank! Boss tank! Boss tank! Oh! Oh! Oh, I got shot out. That's what happened. I'm not gonna lie, I'm more likely to die by the machine gunners and the tank's gunners than the actual tank itself. And the boss tank is fully armored and, well, not fully armored, but it's fully weaponized, so it's got those two additional grenade launchers.
I got shot out of the sky.
Oh no! Damn NPC's not respawning in the fucking buzzards like I want them to. If the NPCs are not going to use these helicopters, then I will. I am the creator of this mission. Uh... Oh. I don't know why I forgot to turn off the health bar for these. Damn it. Oh. I see that. Yeah, fuck those missiles, dude. Fuck those missiles. I got the best machine guns for all helicopters. Yeah, who's next? Who's next? You wanna go? You wanna go? Whoa! The hell? Ah! Fuck you and your weaponized granadas. Can you guys do the... What's the hiccups? Could you be more specific? I have no idea what that... Ow! Wow, they are a lot squishier than I thought. You do realize they actually, is that you? Yes, it is. Excellent. Yes. They're more resistant to missiles. You're better off just gunning them down with your machine guns. Ah. Nice. That boss is down there. Use missiles for long range and then go in for the kill with machine guns. Set up a crossfire. Nice. How did we find ourselves from fighting tanks to fighting just helicopters now? Things just don't go as planned, do they? Miss, bitch. Oh, that one almost hit me. Oh, that was a good double team that we had there. Nice! Incoming! Brian. Nailed it. Got the pilot.
I jumped in, yeah.
Nice. Is it just me, or do these Kanadas suck? No. I guess it's just. How did you die? Did you get shot out? Ah. I will avenge you. Jeez, it really does not take the gun down. These machine guns are just disgusting. They have very good machine guns. This is why I love them. Oh. I'm just a little disappointed that well, the tanks are on the tanks down there aren't doing much either. You should have turned around, Kanata. I see our allies are all spawned back here now. Ah! Helicopter! I mean, not helicopter, but tanks are hitting me now. I am too low to the ground. I'm curious. Alright, is that other buzzard is unoccupied? Oh. Please tell me. Okay, I hear NPCs down there. I'll keep a safe distance when I go after those tanks. I think I just killed one. What? Oh, this guy says, "Can you guys do the hiccups, please?" I have no idea. I have no idea what he's talking about. Unless he elaborates, I have no. Nothing I can do. Yeah, and the same guy, he was asking me that same question a few hours ago when I was doing my other live stream. Yes. There's just no winning sometimes. Well, yeah, I can rule that out. The chase units basically keep the mission alive, more or less. What am I hitting down there? That's not the boss down there. No, the boss is the skull tank over there. Well, we know the tanks are still alive. Do you think it might actually have something to do with like a certain respawn number? Like if we kill a certain number, then the rest will respawn.
I have no idea.
That's their gunners. Yeah, I kind of, like I said, I made the Kanjali tanks like that on purpose because, you know, reasons. I need to actually, I'm actually gonna check something real quick. I'm thinking about spawning my FH1 Hunter and even asking you to join me, and so we can just like, no, that sounds dumb. Is my light working? Yeah, it is. Just want to make sure. Yeah, I really cannot understand what's going on here. And for some reason, our allies are... I'm going to assume that's you flying over there.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, okay. Those two skulls over there are our vehicles. There's one Bruner over here. There's an NPC, there's an ally over here somewhere where I do not understand why, but they are in their vehicle, I think. I'm in a safe situation. Ah! Oh, god damn it, yeah! Game works in mysterious ways. Ah, Godspeed, girl. Hey. Hey. Hey, lady. Your car's smoking. Yes, I'm glad to see everything starting to come back. Of course. And I do not know why, but... one of these has got to be unoccupied. Well, that was kind of weird. Oh, I got you see this one's health bar. I must have not taken off the health bars for these ones. Excellent. You're going to bring them over there so we can aggro the allies again. Oh boy, here I go dying again. Come at me, boss, bitch. Ah, you blew me up. I was using a standard ruiner after all, not the reinforced ones that we use. Oh shit. Oh. I got the boss on me. Oh. Ah, I think I killed it. Did I kill it?
I did not.
Did the skull change?
Yeah,
Yay, I killed the boss, guys. That was worth it. That was a duel. You know what? I'm actually thinking about something. I should make a mission where you and I are actually up against the boss like that, and it'd be like a grand arena, and we have to literally outmaneuver and outpace them. Oh! 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 I wonder how we're doing on time. Okay, so I will say my initial reaction to this mission is kind of sketchy at first. Like, it was pretty action-packed in the first 2 minutes. Yeah. Oh! Oh! I did make the boss super tanky after all. The boss? No, there is no helicopter boss. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. Oh. Oh. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna die to that boss. Dude, I hate to admit it, but I made the helicopters a little too tanky against missiles. You notice that it takes like 5 or 6 missiles to actually kill a helicopter? Oh, the boss killed itself trying to kill me. That's classic. Mission's over any second now. Oh. Well, like, I will say though, it is safe to rule out the chase units, so I can keep the chase units as is. But I don't understand what's going on here. It's possible. Not registered as a.
That was disappointing.
I wouldn't say it was that disappointing. It could have been better.
We got the same amount of kills.
Yeah, I died a few more times because I was too busy fighting the boss.
God damn it, wrong one.
Why?
I picked random.
Of course you did. Hopefully it's taking us to a session.
I'm gonna go to a friend session. You can join me.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait. One and.
The city awaits you, sir.
Hmm. Certainly would not have a tattoo room in real life if I had a mansion. Indoor pool, it's a possibility, but maintenance would be a bitch. Ooh. Honestly, there's more window than there is wall for the mansion. Yeah, I will say the results were more or less disappointing. It's kind of a mixed bag, but it's leaning towards disappointing. I really cannot figure what was going on or what went wrong.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Where do you want to chill out?
Like someone punched me in the eye and got a black eye.
I'll call for my hippie van and we can cruise around in that. No, I don't want to call them. We'll call Mutt though.
Hello, hello. I'll call my buddy and
pharmaceuticals. Gonna cost you, but I can get what we need.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. It's coming at you.
I completely forgot about this car that I have. Well, van. I think in real life, I probably would drive the hippie van, but it would be more modernized, though. It would have interior components that are more up to date and stuff.
Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah.
Bluetooth radio, whatever you want to call it. Built-in GPS. Well, the one you're in now is the more modern one.
Yeah, it's the custom.
Yeah, so it's more modern.
I would drive something like this. If I actually had a license, that is. I'm one of the few people. Driving's too stimulating for me. I tried driving when I was younger. It's scary as fuck.
You got stuff up there, you can go camping.
Why?
Because you're in the wrong lane, that's why.
Man, I did not realize how small this vehicle is. And we are gonna go here. There's my squishy fluffy fur baby. And one thing I probably would like the idea of driving this in real life would primarily be the flat end. It's easy. It's more forgiving for that depth perception thing. Almost 8:12. I was just looking at the time. Huh? Yeah. You know, I can never figure out what the hell are those windows? Like, they're not, like, what is the purpose of those? They're not visors.
I'm assuming that maybe there for
Show?
time for sleeping, maybe?
Probably. If you want, you could drive it over there, and I could start a thought experiment.
You can time we get there, you can start the thought experiment.
All right. And I definitely would be the person who would buy a clown horn to fit the vehicle with. The one reason why I would probably find a hippie van a more appealing vehicle is that one, it's an uncommon vehicle that you see on the road. And two, you look like you could store a decent amount of stuff in there. Like a sleeping bag, a miniature camper set. No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking living in a van, dude. Not something I would be able to want to do. It would have to be bigger. Ugh, damn yawning fits. I forgot how I forgot how dinky these tires are, man. The brakes on this is so bad. Even if I lightly touch the brakes, it does not stop. Like, see? Yeah, the brakes on this thing are so weak. You can tell. But this is not really supposed to be a fast vehicle. It's more of a... We're going to stop here for a quick bite. And I can recall it.
Why did you break it?
It's damaged because people are crashing into it.
Because you gotta remember, people at FCCs don't like the van.
I noticed that. You remember a few years ago when I was driving... Well, a couple of years ago, I was driving around and... Potty brake.
Ooh,
Where?
oh, you're in the guy that's
Well, yeah, I was just about to say, I'm more like...
Ooh, rear spot. Small.
Let me in.
Yeah. Visible wall. You have the key on the corner.
I'm just going to pretend I'm peeing right now. Oh, that's better. These come with little sinks too. That's so cute. Not as someone in real life who is wearing gloves whenever they leave the house, I do not need to worry about that. We'll have to wash our gloves when I get back home though. $8:17. Just checking what time it is. Alright, let's hit the road.
I drove my bike that fine with traffic jam.
I have an idea. Playlists. Music. This one. Oh, I hope it's not too loud. Too loud for you?
I barely.
Ah, Gracie moved. I was working on this song today called "Through the Night," and I had this idea for a love song about this guy who was called his girlfriend or wife called him, and he has to drive like throughout the entire night to get to his girl or something. It's not bad. Don't need a map. I don't know my way to you. Oh my god, that car up there. It's a fucking self-driving car. Of course it's slow.
It's following the speed limit.
I know we made it, but I'm gonna wait till the song stops before I. You brake checking bitch. Gotta get away from that truck. Oh yeah, I can turn on web.
It's actually you turn on right, not left.
Oh. Eh.
Left is dead. Right is right.
Mm.
It's taking us a while to turn left on red.
Alright then.
You can only turn right.
It's one of the other reasons why I don't drive in real life, because it's just too much for me. Sure, I can condition and train myself to drive like everyone else, but come on, be realistic. I ain't gonna get a car, never will get a car.
Not every road it allows you to turn right on red. Only certain ones.
You know, you just gave me an idea for a synthwave song.
I did.
You're watching something on TikTok, right?
Random things.
Every now and then when I listen to a song from the radio that I used to listen to, there's a couple songs that actually will play like what sounds like random clips from radio stations and stuff like that. Ah, Gracie. You dick, Gracie.
What you do?
Oh, she got up and walked away, and my phone fell, and it stopped the song. So I did a song today about Lore Eckert Limbo. Let's see. Yep, that's right. Just keep moving away. All right. In this scenario, in this fictional scenario, the man in the wall requests War Accurate Limbo from Warframe to lead an army of the Murmur to invade and conquer the Evergloam from the Elder Scrolls. In this scenario, the man in the wall leverages his indifferent grasp on the void to send a Lorac Limbo Prime, a master of dimensions, leading an army of the Murmur. Oh wow, I really missed the spot. Leading an army to conquer Nocturnal's plane of the Evergloam. Here's how this invasion would unfold. The strategy: rift-based subjugation, diminishing the darkness. Limbo does not attack the shadows directly. He changes the rules of the battlefield. Loricate Limbo can create a pocket dimension that is untouchable and plays God within it. He can cast an immense cataclysm across the dark woods of the Evergloam, shifting the entire landscape into the rift, immobilizing the inhabitants. Stasis would be cast globally by Limbo within his rift zone, freezing Crow Daedra, Night Terrors, and shadowy wolves in place. Since Limbo exists partially outside of physical reality, his abilities are stronger than Daedric magic. You hear that, guys? Damn! Army integration. Limbo acts as the anchor. The Murmur, stone constructs created from the void energy, and dismembered limbs move freely through Limbo's rift, ignoring the limitations of mortal biology. The severed wardens would provide protective void energy to Limbo, while anatomizers deal clinical destruction to any Daedric Shrike. That attempts to fight back. Why this works. Lore breakdown. Void versus Shadow. Evergloam is a plane of shadow and darkling mana. However, the Void in Warframe is described as an alien maddening force that is separate from normal reality, a gazing abyss that is not bound by the rules of Oblivions or Daedric Princess. The ultimate tactician. Limbo is portrayed as a genius of dimensional mathematics. His mistake in lore was trying to bridge a rift too large. With the power of the man on the wall guiding him, Limbo would not miscalculate, instead treating the Evergloam as a mistake, needing rectification. Murmur infiltration. The Murmur are fragments of the Indifference, existing as body parts that aimlessly crawl, yet can form together into powerful constructs. They are perfect for inhabiting a shifting chaotic realm like the Evergloam, which is already a chaotic sub-realm. That dog is back. Nope. Different one. I didn't hit it. That's okay. I didn't do it on purpose. I almost want to just fly away. You gotta get away from those dogs.
Face off.
You have a... There's like... I made the choice of coming to the beach, which is a dog-heavy area. Luckily, we shouldn't be too far apart. I just don't feel like walking all the way over here. Alright. The outcome, a new wall. Nocturnal would find her realm slowly, logically replaced by a new geometric reality of stone and void light. Limbo would banish the shadows into a permanent rift where they cannot interfere with the material world of Nirn or Oblivion. Limbo wouldn't just conquer the Evergloam. He would reformat it, creating a permanent, cold, and calculated bastion for the man in the wall within the Elder Scrolls cosmos, with the fragmented one overseeing the broken shadows. So when I made that song, I didn't even read up any potential outcomes for this, but damn, everybody. I happened to unknowingly pick a very powerful character as an anchor while being guided by the man on the wall, which, believe it or not, guys, is so powerful that Superman, Goku, like these, even a Doomslayer cannot beat. The man on the wall is just way too powerful. And remember, I'm using lore accurate man on the wall and lore accurate Limbo. These are like basically like beyond concept here. You know what realm I'm thinking of next? Daedric realm. What is Mephalah's realm called again? I don't know.
No idea.
I'm gonna look it up. Alright. In the game, Elder Scrolls. What's Mephalah's realm called? Oh, it's the Spiral Skein. I should have known. I feel stupid even asking that. Well, it doesn't matter. Like, it does ring a bell. Alright, Spiral Skein. Okay. Let's see. Spiral Skein. Spiral Skein. Alright, guys. Evergloam got destroyed easily. Let's see if Mephalah can fight back. In this scenario... Oh, you know what? I gotta do dialogue. I should have done dialogue. I gotta do dialogue with Nocturnal first. Evergloam. What kind of dialogue would Limbo and Nocturnal have? Alright. We already did everything. Limbo would be like a subtle... Okay. Setting. At the Twilight Sepulchre Skyrim, Limbo stands perfectly still, his top hat tilted as shadows coagulate around him. Nocturnal appears. Her form a shifting shroud of dark raven feathers and void black smoke. Nocturnal. A strange, silent visitor. You carry the stench of a different void, little dancer. The man on the wall, a loud chime in a quiet room.
Stop.
Okay, I'll stop. Okay, I'll change my voice for that one. A subtle, respectful bow, holding his hat, mathematical necessity, Nocturnal. Calculations often require unexpected variables. The Evergloam is fascinating. A pocket dimension with 72% more localized twilight than my own calculations predicted. You speak of dimensions as a child speaks of toys. You play God in your rift, yet you are still bound by cause and effect. My Evergloam is not a plane to be chartered. It is a cradle of shadow. And yet, your Ebon Mirror is currently holding open a doorway that is, let us say, unstable. My army of the Murmur, they are not creatures of night. They are paradoxes. Let them in, and the concept of light in Nirn becomes a fading memory. A tempting offer, master of mathematics. But I do not serve the man in the wall. I deal in luck. I deal in mystery. Your murmur, they are too loud, too known. Her shadow shudders, forming crow-like shapes. Why should I not banish you to a corner of the Everglow where time does not exist? Because, Lady of Shadows, my miscalculation already resulted in my soul being scattered across realities. You cannot banish what is already everywhere. But I can make you unstoppable, a true Urdra, but not just mistress of this singular petty reality. Nocturnal, she pauses, the shadows settling. You are arrogant, Limbo. I like that in a tool. Very well, lead your army. But remember this, scholar. In the Evergloom, all your equations equal 0. But we already know the outcome of that, so... Alright. We already know what happened to the Evergloom. Oh my god, Ron, quit calling me. Alright. Yep, we gotta call Money Ma. You know, it's funny, I don't know why, but I call him that. When I start calling him that, it was like probably several months ago. And I call him Muddy
So,
Muddy
alright, it'll cost us, but I have plenty of friends with extra chemicals
Conquer the
laying around.
spiral skein. Skein. What kind of dialogue would Limbo and Mafala have? Oops. It's P-H-A-L-A. And you know how powerful she is. And when we play the Elder Scrolls Online, some of the enemies that are based off of Mafala are just pain in the ass, especially Villadreth. You remember Villadreth, the spider bitch who's like horny or something? In this scenario, a lore-accurate Limbo, a flamboyant calculating master of dimensional physics who became lost in the rift, would interact with Mafala, the Daedric Prince of Lies, Secrets, and Murder. Not as a subservient pawn, but as a pure-level scientist navigating a new paradigm. Their dialogue would be theatrical, manipulative, and centered around the intersection of Limbo's rift plane and Mafala's spiral scheme. The initial meeting. The Pillar Palace of Mafala. Limbo appears within the 8 strands of the skein, his form shifting between sharp reality and self-shaded void energy, completely unfazed by the Daedric environment. Mafala as a multi-limbed, shadow-draped figure. The indifferent one...
What is that, baby talk?
The indifferent one sends a toy, a collector of wasted space. Lost in his own equations. What makes you think you can navigate the threads of my web, little scholar? Limbo, bowing theatrically, hat in hand. Wasted? My dear Spider Queen, I found the gaps. Where you see a web, I see a faulty theorem. Too many strands. Insufficient dimension. I am here to recalculate your sphere. Limbo gestures, causing the shadows around them to vanish into a parallel dimension. Mafala, laughing, a sound of chitinous legs moving. I see you. You kill with your mind, not your hands. You hide in secrets, just like me. But here, lies are truth. Can your rift hold a secret within the web spinner commands the narrative? A rift is not merely a hideout. Queen Mafala, it is a mathematical absolute. If I place your spiral skein inside my cataclysm, Limbo creates a small, swirling bubble of void energy, then your secrets are no longer threads. They are, for a time, untouchable. Mafala, and when your little bubble collapses, my web is made of betrayal. Do not think I will not offer you to my spider-kith when your math fails. Ah, but that is the beauty of it. My math never fails now. The man in the wall helped me finalize the equation. The strategy. Invading the Elder Scrolls. Mafala. The vestige that bothersome mortal fools around in Somerset. I need the spiral scheme to bleed into Nirn. Not just in Morrowind, but everywhere. You want to tear the fabric? How brutal. How Orokin. I suggest a more refined approach. Instead of a rupture, I shall establish a permanent voluntary separation. Your armies of Murmur can occupy the space between heartbeats, untouchable by Argonian hiss magic or Imperial steel. Mephala. A subtle murder. As you say, banished invasion. She leans forward, her manifold from shimmering. Do this, and I will show you how to weave your void energy into the threads of oblivion. You will be more than a lost soul. You will be the thread that ties all secrets together. Limbo, placing his hat back on, vanishing into the rift. A tempting bargain, but I do not serve, my queen. I only calculate. That's actually kind of funny. But I actually think that they would just, they would win. Limbo would win. Limbo would win easily. I can probably let me take away the dialogue and we actually see what happens. Dimensional mastery, rift displacement. When he banishes he can banish entire armies into this rift, trapping them where. All right, so the AI is literally saying the word "this limbo," trapping them where they cannot affect the real world and are forced to starve, paralyzed by a stasis. And let's not forget, guys, Lorac Limbo can separate the Daedra from their actual respawn. So if the Daedra die in his rift, they're gone for good. They're gone. Like, there's no coming back. And this is actually why when I made my songs, that if you guys listen to that song, Rift of the Murmur Lord, the very first dialogue you hear is, which I actually kind of made myself, the Daedra show no fear. Let's show them how they have no fear of death. Let's show them how wrong they are. Literally shows that, like, yeah, we're gonna make them mortal. We're gonna literally just, as shown in the whispers of the walls, the Murmur are sentient, void-tainted constructs representing the indifference. They are not bound by normal physics and can easily navigate the shifting, web-strewn tunnels of the spiral scheme. Void infection. As the Murmur invade, they would corrupt Nephala's web-based bioluminescent domain with void energy, creating similar towers of webbing that destroyed Dagon's Demora. The invasion of the spiral scheme. The spiral scheme is Mephala's realm of lies, envy, and murder. Structured as a wheel with the center tower, breaching the web, Limbo, empowered by the man in the wall, wouldn't use conventional portals. He would tear a hole in the boundary of Oblivion using the perfected version of the Rift technology, allowing the Murmur to flood into the cramped chambers of envy. Rift-based warfare! Mephala's Spider-Kith and Horvor data would attempt to attack. Limbo could simply cast Cataclysm, creating a huge bubble of void energy, bridging the gap between the rift and the material plane with the spiral scheme. Inside his bubble, Spider-Kith would be immediately paralyzed by stasis, controlling the strands. Limbo would target the arena of murder, the sixth spoke, and arcades of avarice, the seventh spoke, by using Rift Surge. Limbo could turn the Daedra's own betrayals against them, forcing them into his dimension, then causing them to explode, dragging more of Mephala's realm into the rift. Targeting the Pillar Palace. The objective is the Pillar Palace of Mephala. Limbo would bypass Mephala's defenses by entering the rift plane, making himself intangible, and phase directly into the center of the tower. The Conquest. Mephala is the prince of lies and secrets, but the man in the wall is the indifference, a force that simply is. The final act. As Mephala attempts to manipulate the invasion, Limbo traps the entire Pillar Palace with a permanent localized cataclysm. The outcome. The spiral scheme would be fundamentally altered, its dark, web-based structure rewritten into a static, monochronic flame landscape of a rift, subservient to the man in the wall as the Murmur consumes all spiral biomass. Noise! Isn't that cool? Oh, that's right, you're not here. You're still down there by yourself, alone. I'm making my way back. Honestly, when I start working on that song, I'm gonna try to add some. I know for a fact that if I put dialogue in there, it's just gonna sound weird. I'm just gonna say the way Suno's AI does that is it just reads exactly what you type in the prompt, and it doesn't exactly pronounce it all the way like the way you want it either. So you kind of have to like you're at the mercy of RNG, AI RNG. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Let's see. I want to save the Shivering Isles for last. All right, in this fictional scenario, because let's face it, if Limbo and Sheogorath met, they end up probably being best friends. Limbo army to invade the. What's the name of that other colored rooms? No, the colored rooms. No, maybe the colored rooms. Okay, the colored rooms. Colored rooms. What kind of dialogue would Limbo and Meridia have? In this scenario, a lore-accurate Limbo, a mathematically obsessed, reckless genius who transcends dimensions, would treat the invasion as a theoretical exercise in spatial disruption. Meridia, the Daedric prince of infinite energies, would view him not as a conqueror, but as a filthy defiler, a void-corrupted agent bringing non-light to her sacred realm. The Murmur army, being extensions of the Man of the Wall, would not feel fear, only bringing the calcified chaos of the void into the colored rooms. Here is how the dialogue might unfold. Oh, Gracie's gotta get off. Limbo manifests in the center of a shining colored room, his top hat and coat shimmering, particularly translucent as he exists between the rift and the Elder Scrolls dimension. His presence brings a faint scent of void decay. Meridia, her voice echoes, cold and arrogant. What is this stain? You bring the secret of the grave that is not a grave into my brilliance, little metal ghost. A new hand touches the beacon, but it only brings darkness. Limbo, tilting his head, speaking in a calm, intellectual tone. Ah, fascinating. The refraction index here is non-Euclidean. My calculations for the entry were off by a factor of I have no idea what that word is, that letter is. It looks like one of those Japanese gate things that you put by gardens and stuff. I am here. You must be Meridia. I have a theorem regarding the structural integrity of your rooms. Theorem? You speak of math while standing on holy ground? Insolence! You are a creature of the void, a servant of the indifference. Your existence is a profanation. I should incinerate you where you stand. Limbo slowly lifts his hand, his fingers creating a small shimmering rift. You could, but in the time it takes for your light to move from here to here, from there to here, I would already have moved my consciousness into a parallel non-intersection plane. Your brilliance, however intense, cannot light a space that does not exist in your perception. The argument of order turns into chaos. The Murmur army, geometric stone-like constructs combined with human limbs, begins to erupt from fissures on the floor, filling the room, disregarding the beauty of the colored rooms. You dare bring these abominations here? They are dead, yet they walk, sundered, yet they combine. They are the antithesis of the living, radiant life I nurture. They are not dead, Lady Meridia. They are simply recalculated, like myself. They have moved beyond the pedestrian limitations of flesh. Think of them as variables in a very large, yet very complex equation. They aren't conquering. They are simply filling empty space. I do not care for your riddles. You are not living. You are not dead. You are a mockery. You take the light of the Aetherius and twist it. And you're purified? You're immortal followers, you strip them of their will to serve your light. Is that not just as a different kind of imprisonment? I offer forces something much better. I offer my forces something much better. A complete absence of desire, wrapped in infinite chaotic potential. Act 3. The Confrontation. Limbo casts Cataclysm, a massive, dark, shimmering bubble of gold and black that envelops this section of the colored rooms, turning the radiant light into a void-tinted starlight and slowing the physics within. This is my domain. I am the Lady of Infinite Energies. You cannot contain me. In this space, I am the theorem, and I have proven that your energy is finite. You think because you understand dimensions, you can stand before a Daedric prince? Your arrogance will be your undoing, just like the fool who died trying to map the void. I will cleanse you, and I will erase the memory of your little army from this plane. Ah, but I already calculated that, my lady. Orders corrected my mistakes, you see. The final equation isn't within your realm, or outside. It is between. Limbo bows slightly, his image flickering as he slips deeper into the rift, leaving the murmur to continue their endless silent encroachment on the colored rooms. In other words, Limbo wins. Limbo and the Man of the Wall win. Isn't that great? Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, and thank you guys for watching. Have a good night, everybody. Bye!